welcome back to another video. I'm so excited for this review. I've been working so hard for a week and a half now. I've been out there with my notebook so that you know what to expect if you ever were to try out the Alive app by Whitney Simmons. And for those of you that don't know who Whitney Simmons is, where the hell have you been? She's with Gymshark. She designed her own makeup with Tarte. She collaborated with Tula Beauty Stuff. And now she has her own app. She lives by the motto of "It's a beautiful day to be alive," which it is. And she's awesome. It's really fun following her and her journey. Very inspiring, very down to earth. I like that. First of all, Whitney, if you're watching this, I love you so much. You've done such a good job. I can't even imagine all of the hard work that went into creating this app. So everything that I'm about to say in this video comes from a good place in my heart, and I only want the best things for you. I am a very detailed-oriented person, so I'm gonna get into the nitty-gritty details. But I'm hoping that it will be helpful for you and for your team, but also for anyone else that's been wanting to try out this app. Oh, and before I forget, in a true Whitney Simmons spirit, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Is that how you do it? Okay, all right. I totally butchered that one, but it's okay, it's okay. Look, I work in tech. And I get it. When you launch a new product, you launch something that is good enough. Something that will work. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's not supposed to be perfect. And I think that's where all the feedback comes in as well, to be able to prioritize what to focus on. In this video, I'm going to go through the functionality of the app, what it's like to use the app, also talk about the workouts in there, what I like about them, and things that could be improved upon. Before I get into the actual review, I just want to throw out a few caveats. I was really stressed out, especially day one, because I was filming with the phone that I was also looking at the videos. I only based this off of a week and a half. I did the 7-day trial and then I forgot to cancel. So I'm a subscriber now. Yeah. But you know what? It's okay. I support you, Whitney. There is a section within the app where you can track your progress, so you can add in your weight, progress photos. There's nothing about measurements. I didn't use that part of the app, but I just want to mention that it's there. Let's get into the review. Who's ready? Also, this video is not sponsored. I just love Whitney so much. Look, I'm not gonna lie, but the app looks amazing. It looks amazing. What the hell? Girl, I didn't know you got that talent. It is so clean and so aesthetically pleasing. I love the design, I love the simplicity, and I love the colors. So all of that, awesome. All the videos in there showing the workouts are so well made. And you can see her working out in different angles, zoomed in, zoomed out. So it makes it so much easier to follow. I'm just so amazed over the control that she has over her body when she's doing these exercises. It reminds me to take it easy and not just jerk the weights. I also love how simple the program is. If you've been following her on YouTube and on Instagram, like I have since 2016, you know kind of what to expect from her workouts, and the program has a very, very similar style. I personally just love that because I see no reason to make things more complicated than they need to be. It's still so effective. I also know that she likes doing a lot of HIIT workouts. I mean, I also don't know if she actually likes it or she just does it because it's good for her. But I personally don't love doing it. If anyone's gonna make me do HIIT and cardio, it's Whitney. And there are a bunch of HIIT workouts within the app outside of the program that you can do whenever you feel like. Another thing that I really appreciate is the timers that she has. There's the overall timer that tracks the total time that you've been working out. So if you have been slacking and taking longer rests than needed, then your total time will be longer than what is suggested. There's another tracker for the workouts that are outside of the program. If you're doing an ab workout, it will time you. And then the third type of timer is the rest timer, which is great because you kind of need to pace yourself so that you're not like on your phone texting people and then it's been 3 minutes. Another thing I like is the consistency of the workouts. So like I said, I've done the program for about a week and a half, and I did notice that a lot of the exercises were either repetitive or there was an alternative that was very similar, targeting the same muscles. But going into week 2, you would also increase the reps on the exercises that you've already done before. And I think that's an awesome way, especially for beginners, to keep improving, because you need to start small. And that's why I'm so excited to get to the next week and the week after that, just to see what the hell she got in store for me. I've never been this excited about going to the gym, and the workouts are so good. They're like right up my alley. So when the rest day comes up, I'm like sad because I'm like, but I want to work out. All right, so far I'm at 1 hour and 400 active calories. That's pretty good. It's a good session. All right, so now I'm gonna get into some of the areas that could be maybe improved a little bit, but most of them are just nice to haves, and these are completely my own opinions. I'm also pretty sure that Whitney and her team are aware of probably all of these things, but I just want to mention them. The design of the app, like I mentioned, looks amazing, but there's some parts in there that I feel like are still in progress. So for instance, the program overview where you can see which workouts that you've finished, to me, I don't know, maybe I would add some photos in there, a little bit more clear and a little bit more exciting. I also had some issues with some of the buttons. So when you're going to like the next exercise within the workout that you're doing, it seems like the way that the button is designed, it looks like you're supposed to slide it, but you're supposed to just tap it. And sometimes I feel like the sliding design, it doesn't even look like a button. Make it very clear that like, click here, this will take you to the next stage. Most of the workouts within the program were suggesting that it's a 45-minute workout, but it's not. At least not the first times that you do it. There's a lot of like setting up. If you're doing a hip thrust or if you're doing deadlifts, then you need a little bit more time to like find the equipment, put it together, and you know, if it's even available. 45 minutes is probably the minimum if everything just goes super smoothly. I don't know if I mentioned this. I started the Alive 1.0 program. After doing that, I wanted to see what the stronger program looked like, and I couldn't. I had to cancel one program to be able to sneak peek into the other one. It was hard, so I didn't want to do that. But I will be happy to do a review of that one if anyone's interested. In that case, let me know. Another thing I found a little bit frustrating was that the order of the exercises within the workout, within the program, okay, that was a lot, was in a fixed order. So if you wanted to swap out the order, you couldn't do it. You would have to move the timer down there and then move back, and it got a little bit confusing. Unless I complete the workout, I can't see what the next workout looks like. I can only see the workouts that I finished. If I wanted to swap out my leg day for an upper body day because I'm still sore, then I wouldn't be able to do that. If I'm paying for an app, I would want full transparency. Related to the timer, while I was under my resting period and the timer was ticking and I wanted to have a look at the next exercise, the video that pops up, it would move out of my resting period and start the next exercise. And I would have to go back to the timer, but then that would reset. So I guess it would be nice to be able to preview the next workout without having to mess up your timer. For the workouts within the program, it seemed like timer would only run during the resting period, and for the actual workouts, you would have to click on it yourself that you finished it. It's reps based rather than time based, which makes sense. However, if I really don't want to like go to my phone each time I complete the exercise, I don't have a solution for this, but I'm just wondering if there is a better way to move forward in the workout and not having to like go to my phone. Something to think about. Like I mentioned previously, I do like the fact that there's a timer ticking for the whole workout so that you can kind of pace yourself. Don't forget to actually like complete the workout, because if not, the timer will just keep going. Here are my highly professional suggestions for some of the improvements that could be done. Highly unprofessional pose. And again, I am 100% sure that most of the things that I'm going to mention here, she already knows. It's probably on its way for the next release. But I mean, I gotta have some content for this video. One thing I would love to see is stretching after the workouts. This doesn't necessarily have to be like an actual workout portion. It could just prompt you to make sure you're stretching the muscles that you've used within that workout. So if you've done a leg workout, then maybe you need to stretch out your hammies, your hip flexor, and your calf. So the videos are great. However, there are certain things that you can't show within a video that needs to be said out loud. For instance, if you're doing a lat pull down, then make sure you're squeezing your lats. Although a lot of the exercises are simple, but doing a hip thrust or doing a deadlift is not simple. It takes years of practice to actually get the absolute best technique in. So what I would say for beginners, go with like no weights or super low weights, because you don't want to hurt yourself. But I do think it would be helpful for especially beginners to get a little bit more description on how to do the exercise. And related to the description, I would also love to see what are the actual muscles that I'm targeting, and this will be easier to understand the mind to muscle connection when they're doing the exercises. If you're doing a face pull, as a beginner, it might not be super clear what the hell you're targeting, so it's hard for you to know if you're doing the exercise right. But maybe there should also be a little picture in there showing the muscle that you're targeting. Another useful function would be to give weight recommendation. I'm just talking about a little bit of guidance of low, mid, high. Since I've been working out for a while, I kind of know if I'm doing low reps, then I know I can do high weight. As I was going through the workouts within the program, I did realize that some of the things are really not that easy to do. It could be a toggle between a beginner and intermediate level, where some of the exercises you could still target the same muscles and you could still do the same movement that's a little bit more advanced. And related to that, it would be awesome to see some alternative exercises. A lot of the times the machine or the dumbbells or whatever might be taken, or maybe I have some issues with my back that day and I can still target the same muscle by doing an alternative exercise. So I really wanted to maximize the free trial, although I ended up becoming a subscriber. This is what it is now. One of the upper body days, I added on the ab workout. I picked the one that was the shortest amount of time and I died. I mean, granted, I was already tired from my previous workout, but also your girl has a weak core, okay? It just means that I have a lot of room for improvement, and it makes it easier knowing that there's already like a program that you can follow and you have something to push you to keep going. And I know other people have suggested this as well, but I would love to be able to change the timer. Each week has 5 workouts. The 5th workout is a cardio workout. It looks like the workout is only on the treadmill. That's so boring. That's like exactly why I don't do cardio, but my soul just leaves my body just thinking about it. But I guess what you could also do is to swap out that cardio workout with maybe a HIIT workout. There's options, but maybe we could be a little bit more creative with that. All in all, I am so happy with this app, and I think Whitney's done such an amazing job. To get to the question that I'm sure all of you are asking is it worth paying $15 a month, or I think $120 a year? Absolutely yes. Is 100% worth it. I'm going to continue using this app. I'm looking forward to the results that I might get. Hopefully it doesn't. Maybe I'll do a video on my progress as well. That's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I feel like I need the motivation to not only work out, but also like really watch my diet to see all the results that I want to see from the lifting. But it's so hard. Please drop me a comment if you've also tried this. Looking forward to maybe doing a sequel on this one, but only if you want me to. So you have to let me know. So like, comment, subscribe, do all of those things. Fun. Thank you so much for watching. I got brunch plans, so I gotta go. Bye. This was helpful. I can't talk.